Hello friends and welcome back to a new episode of the Cheesiest Man Alive. Now I just realized we haven't actually tempest rushed someone in a very long time, and just now we got a Terran player who is in the lower regions of the Grandmaster League. And what better to do than to cannon rush here for our first game. No, not cannon rush. God, I'm so used to cannon rushing in the first game that even when I'm playing at 12 pylon 13 gate, I'm thinking of cannons in the back of my head. Anyway, we're going to be playing some Proxy Oracle into Proxy Tempest. So back in the day, we would always get a Void Ray with this. But nowadays, Void Rays, they suck. They're slow. They're expensive. They're more supply. No, that's not true, I think. I can't even recall what got nerfed on the Void Ray. It was like 5 different things. So that unit is now banned in my head. Instead, we're going to send this bad boy out. It is Curious Minds, which honestly is quite a tricky map to play. So, you know, playing something like this is not all bad. In order to actually have any shot whatsoever, I do believe we eventually need to expand towards this base. So we can get the batteries to heal a little bit more. You know, we get a super battery there. But not just the super battery, we also, whenever we build batteries, they start with 100 energy rather than just 50 energy. So there's a couple of nerfs, of course, that were made to any type of Proxy Tempest rush. Hopefully that's not going to stop us too much. I can open up with a Zealot as well over here. The Zealot costs a little bit of extra money and will make the follow-up harder majority of the time. But at the same time, it also puts on a little more pressure, which generally is a good thing. So we're going to be doing that. The Zealot gets sent out. Cybernetic Spore is about to finish up here. So, ooh, did get scouted right now. I wonder if he knows any timings. If you're a Terran player, you're watching this. If a Cybercore finishes at 150 in-game, that means that it's a 12 pylon. If the Cybercore finishes 156 in-game, that means that it's a 13 pylon. And if the Cybernetic Score finishes at 2 minutes in the game, that means it's a 14 pylon. If your opponent's Cybercore finishes 2 minutes and 18 seconds into the game, it means your opponent doesn't have a build order, and you're probably going to be fine. That wasn't that funny. I'll get another pylon here. Warp gate, we could get, we don't have to. There's a lot of things we could get and don't have to, and this definitely is one of them. Ooh, actually got spotted. Losing that would suck. Yeah, losing that actually would suck. Yeah, this sucks, to be quite honest. I'm going to send my Zealot in straight away. My Adept is going to take care of this Reaper, hopefully, eventually. So, I need to make a move here. No, I don't have to. Don't like my position very much. Oh, there's nothing up here either. I also don't like that very much. Ooh, this is going to be a very tricky one now. This is a solid response as well to my opponent. Wouldn't have minded the faster reactor. I mean, just a slightly faster reactor definitely would have been important. Okay, what is that? That is 2 dead Marines. That's going to be 3 dead Marines. Up. And, okay, well, this actually ended up going way better for me than I thought it should. Would, could, moot, whatever you have. Okay, well, 7 kills. I think 3 or so of those were Marines. Going to start batteries in this general area as well. Maybe we actually should start a pylon before, or pylon, a nexus before. I'm not quite sure if we have the money for that. That's the real issue that I have right now. I don't actually think we do. Could build one. Then I don't have money for Tempest. And I also don't have any money for batteries in that case. Let's just start a Tempest. Okay, I'm gonna get the Nexus. I just need the extra energy on the battery. Also, don't forget, if I get a battery with a Nexus, it basically counts for 2 batteries immediately. Well, if I only get a... Oh. I'm afraid that it's gonna get spotted at some point. And also, once this thing finishes, it's going to be a huge benefit, obviously. Okay. We're going to move down here. See if there's anything here that can stop us. I have some serious doubts that there's anything here that can stop us. It should be a Cyclone though. Oh, yeah, there we go. Tempest flies in. One more. There we go. Poof! Oh, dang it, one more. Definitely is going to send that Cyclone back in after it gets repaired now. That's at least what I'm expecting. Where's that Cyclone? Oh, yeah. We got that now. Yep, we do have that. Get something over here. We keep the Oracle alive, at least for now, temporarily. Maybe kill one more. There we go. Move it back as well. Okay, now we're going to send a couple of workers into this general direction. Thought we already would have another Tempest out. Tempest build a lot slower than you think sometimes. I mean, it's so nice for me at this point, because not only do I have a base here, but also a bunch of batteries. So I can just shoot at this Viking. I have the vision with my ever so lovely Oracle. Like, Oracles are just huge, huge benefits as well. Huge benefits. At this bad boy. There's a tech lab here, which is obviously a mistake, but well, he's gonna realize that a little bit too late. Should have been a reactor probably. If you have a reactor there, maybe things are okay, but without a reactor, life's just really tricky. I like the tech lab on this though. Did I build it out of position? I think the Nexus is indeed out of position. Feels like it's pretty far back now. What's that? Another barracks? Oh, not great. Oh, it's a lot of damage output at once, but still should be fine. I also could get a +1 upgrade here. I was thinking about it. I mean, helps me deal a little more extra damage. Maybe after my next one. Don't want to get too many upgrades at the same time. I'm also already getting the tectonic destabilizers or whatever that's called. Oh. Yeah, we're fine. Whoop. Probably want some cannons over here too. That's a one-shot. That's going to be a one-shot here as well. Ooh. Yep. Yeah, we're just getting everything. At this point the game is pretty much over. My opponent is allowed to leave, but he will not do that yet. Terrans often believe they can stay in a bit longer. I often don't agree with these Terrans though. One more. Up. Ooh. It's actually chasing me pretty far. My Oracle did end up dying, but I mean, it doesn't matter. I have 5 of these. GG. I always like it when I do get GG'd. Near the first game. So we're going to add that in the GG counter, which I forgot to put on. Very nice, Kevin. Look at that. Everything is working out. So that's 39, and that means we have 23 out of 39 GGs. It's a little bit over half still, and that actually seems to be, when I'm playing on the barcode, that seems to be the ratio for now. A little bit over half in GGs. Let's hop straight into our second game, though. We have our second game here against a Protoss player. And Protoss always very tricky for me. I'm not sure what I want to do against them. Especially on a map like Curious Minds. Just going to start by getting a quick gateway down here. And we'll have to proxy something. I'm just not entirely sure what yet. Got a gateway. Ooh, actually. I have an idea. Oh no, okay, this is gonna be sick. We'll actually proxy a second gate. So this is kind of like a PvT build, but then in Protoss versus Protoss. Which obviously is not very common. My opponent will be somewhat confused. And you can actually hide this pretty well. And the reason why you can hide this pretty well is because often in PvP, you pretend to have to take the natural anyway. And then they scout that and you're like, oh no, I wanted the natural. And then in reality, boom, proxy gate. They make a lot of sense, but I'll show all of you what I'm meaning. Oop. This one can go downstairs. Oh, I actually need to pretend to want that thing downstairs. This one goes here. You want to pretend like I'm also blocking my opponent's natural right now. Oh, there goes this. So we get... Ah, come on! You need to expand! You need to one-gate, my friend! This is not okay. Okay, I don't actually have a plan here right now. I really want to kill this probe as well. Ah, he can't go home though. If he goes home and sees this, that would really suck. Oh man, this is gonna suck, isn't it? No matter what's gonna happen. Not a huge fan of this. Get an adept through this bad boy. Where's my cybercore? Here we go. Dang it. He probably knows that something weird is happening. He probably isn't quite aware of what yet though. Well, the stalker here, pretending like I actually care about that. I'm not sure if he realized yet what's kicking off at this point, though. It wouldn't surprise me if he has no clue whatsoever. Okay. So I want him to move out, obviously.
Yes, Executor. The Templar.
Oh, here we go. Next one goes in. This one goes in already. And we immediately get a Stargate as well.
Let your will be heard. Ire, where shall we not come back? Najakar, give us. Ire.
Oh, I'm stuck. Not sure if I'm winning though. Being stuck there wasn't very helpful. Okay, I have one more of these on the way. Just going to hide it though, kind of behind it. We'll follow this up with... Wait, I saw his stack. Is that a Twilight Council? I think it is. Whatever. I don't really care too much about that. I want an Oracle anyway. Do we expand here? No, we'll get an Oracle. I knew this was gonna work. Just gonna move around. Whoop. Get another one of these. We're not actually gonna expand. So we're defending his one base all in, while pretending to have a natural, while in reality we're also on one base. This is the ultimate dream, my friends. Oh, missed target. Ooh. That's actually somewhat annoying. Wonder if I can kill this in time. Don't think I can. The beauty is though that the moment all this... Wait, well, that was a robo! I didn't realize I was playing against a robo. Oops. The moment all of this energy is gone, I'm actually going to be just fine. Because I can send in the Oracle. Probably still has some type of... super overcharge, you know? So the battery will probably still be capable of healing. We'll have to wait and see. I hope there's no units here. Okay. We are going to expand. Okay, no energy. That means this game is most likely over unless he has warpins available. Does not seem to have any type of warpin available. Okay, here we go. That's one. Oh. Man, this is some terrible target fire once again. Perhaps the best though. Feels like my early game has paid off in such a way that I don't even think it's going to matter. We have 7 kills on this Oracle. All of those are probes. We can go back in as well. And force out another unit. There's no more worker production going on here, which is somewhat important to scout as well. This actually really worked out fantastically. This didn't even seem that bad. I don't know what MMR my opponent is, but this I could actually see this type of build work as well. Very well even. I need a little more energy so I can do stuff, but a single Stalker also doesn't make things a lot easier. Nah, no way. You need to piss off again, buddy. There we go. Hey, it's over. Time to say goodbye. Da, 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 da. Oh, he's actually building workers again? Surely that's a mistake. Might go on the high ground though. Yeah, okay. Super battery gets activated. That's allowed. It's just not going to help. Yep, come here. That's a dead prism. And that's a dead... Ooh. Dead immortal. I wish I had some energy to actually super battery. GG! Or well... Oh, no GG! Very cool. I wonder what the MMR was here. 5-3. Oh, that's kind of low, actually. Huh. Actually, it's a bit low. Still Grandmaster, but that's really on the edge. This guy felt a little bit better than that. Okay, well, we're gonna search our next game immediately, and I'll see y'all in game number 3. Alright, got ourselves a cheeky Zerg player over here on... What? On Berlingrad. His name is What? Never seen this before in my life. This is kind of interesting. I want to actually play an opener that I think I've seen Zaun play, which is a 2-gate forge type of opener. It looked pretty fun. Looked like it had at least a little bit of potential as well. Originally a Protoss versus Protoss build, but saw some use in PvZ lately. So I think it was against Solar where Zaun did it. Can also have been some other Protoss. I can never recall. I watched it in the GSL Super Tournament, perhaps. Anyway, we're gonna open up here with double gateways. So gateway here, and then I think just at 15 behind this, we're going to get a forge as well here. We're going to build a cannon in this general area. It's a relatively tricky build to hold, actually. It's a little bit off. It's harder than it looks at times. It really is. So I don't really want to build anything yet when it comes to like a pylon. Gotta wait a little bit. First of all, I want to get my extra probes going. So we'll start it right now. Okay, we see that this is a hatchery first. My opponent probably will pull some workers down. That is pretty usual response. Very normal response. And then the trick here, of course, is the fact that I'm getting some zealots to defend these cannons eventually. But a lot in the initial defense also actually comes from where I position my cannons. So I'm just not going to build anything yet. So right now he's pretty confused. He's like, ah, this is fake. And then I'm going to start building 2 at the same time, perhaps. Oh, there we go. Can I afford another zealot? Yes, I can. I can chrono boost that as well. Sending more and more of these workers down too. Don't want to cancel it too fast because it's really important that I actually do end up getting a cannon. Well, seems like it's not completely working out. We're going to get 1 more cannon over here and also get another one of them zealots chronoed out. The thing I'm most afraid of course, is a run by towards my main base. I'm just going to build a pylon up there. Honestly, it's probably a pretty good call. Be surprised if he's capable of cancelling all of my cannons here. No, he's just going for a full-on run by. This is pretty much what I expected as well. I'm not super surprised by this. Also means that there isn't that many units right now at home. These cannons will take care of this bad boy. We'll get a cannon up here. And I guess we'll get double pylons maybe? Is that a play? Like gateway? No, just double pylons I think. Up. We're actually killing absolutely everything right now. He's not paying attention to these links whatsoever. Here comes an evo chamber. Oh, there's no spores or no spines yet here. I think this game is just over then, isn't it? You gotta stay away from this little patch, because that's a very dangerous patch. Yeah, okay, this game is completely over. Perfect stuff. Perfect stuff. It's been a while since I've won with a build like this, huh? This is a very clean execution as well. Hop. I will need to return back home with all of these links right now. Ooh, actually want to kill more of these drones. GG gets called. We win this game. Yeah, that was relatively fast. So what's the main mistake that he made? Well, I think sending these links around is not possible. Killing this pylon might be worth it, but you also need to already get a couple of spines up. You can do a pool and then decide to go back. You then need all the money that you can get. So what I would suggest is you don't pool. You pretend like you want to defend your natural, but actually build a spine or 2 spines on the high ground. Then you run by like 6 links while you're attacking into a roach warren already, because eventually you just need roaches. It's just a fact. Force out a lot of pylons on the high ground over here. Life should be kind of okay in that case. But, well, none of that happened. This was a 5.9k Zerg player, I think. So we're going to get like 19 points, of course. We're only 6k MMR ourselves. We're almost 6.1 right now. Okay, we're just going to search another game immediately. Okay, here we have our next game. And that's going to be played against a Terran player. 6.1k Terran player to be exact. And now I just feel like sending my first probe across the map. I don't actually know what the plan is yet. Do we get 2 gates? Do we get 3 gates? Oh, we could actually try the 3 gate. Once again, a Zaun build order that he played against Cure, I think it was. Where Cure made some massive mistakes, some actual massive errors, and lost that game. I always felt like that never should have been the case. Also, actually possible that I was on this map. I think these gates will not be capable of being spotted by an SCV scout, if I'm not mistaken. Hop, hop. Yeah, seems somewhat safe. Maybe I build the 3rd gate over here. So first here, 2nd in this location, and the 3rd in this location. All at 15, of course. That's 1. That's 2. And then here comes number 3 pretty quickly. Yeah, a little bit further back. You also scout, obviously. It's important to scout. It's important to figure out what your opponent is doing, even, or well, maybe especially if you're doing something like this. Because then you can maybe even block like a depot or a reactor or anything of the sort, which is usually quite important. Oh, there come some workers pulling after this bad boy. Going to keep this in the main base, I think, actually. And then I'll get a pylon in the wall over here so that the reactor can be built. That is my entire plan for now. I think it's a very good plan as well. But these 2 are being started at exactly the same time. It's going to be a marine, most likely. I hope it's not a marine though. Ideally, it's something else than a marine. Okay, it's a reaper. Look at this. Right now, I look like an idiot. It's like, oh, he doesn't know the correct timing here. This guy's not very smart. That's what he's thinking, actually. I hope I can actually hold. I hope I can actually win this. I'm gonna send this one after these bad boys. Come on, where's my new zealots? Where's my new zealots? Where's my new zealots at, my friends? Oh, I really need these new zealots to show up at some point. Because if they don't, then he can wall me in. Please, 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 please. Oh, yeah, beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Actually, beautiful stuff. You can actually attack this depot as well. Allows for more space, obviously, which is great. More space, the better. We move back a little bit even. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. Now I can wall this. No. Come on, move in. A lot of workers are going down. Oh, it spawned on the wrong side. Am I still winning? I don't think I am. I don't understand why there's no wall here yet. Maybe I'm the idiot. I probably am the idiot, am I not? Oh, well, okay, now surely a wall is going to be built. Still no wall. I actually can't believe that. It's very difficult for me to understand why there's no wall yet, but I guess it's just not going to matter. Come on, kill that one marine, that low one. Come on, just shoot it! Just hit it, mate. Oh, I'm never gonna kill anything here. One of these as well. Yeah, it's too many units. I'm just dead. That's frustrating. Maybe I should have focused more on this on the depot. Maybe I should have waited for more zealots until I wanted to go in. But then I can never kill anything, it feels like. Yeah. It just this build just actually sucks. This build is stupid. I said what I said. Yeah, I'm out. I didn't like that one bit. We're not gonna end like that though. We're gonna play one more game. And then I'll be done. Alright, see you all in game number 4? 5? Can't even recall what game it is. I think number 5. Okay, right now we're playing against the Yellow Fox. I'm not sure who the Yellow Fox is. It's the Zerg player, apparently. We're playing on Curious Mind. It's a small map. That means that we can open up with a gateway. We can send our worker across the map. We can follow this up with a forge. Cannon our opponent's natural. And then continue sending more and more zealots. Also kill the third base that usually gets built. There's actually a really tight position here on this map. Shouldn't forget about that. Actually a pretty tight position. Get one chrono. Where you can beautifully wall in some cannons. And that's what I'm going to try. I'm only going to send one worker as well. Like, I don't do that double worker crap. It's terrible and you don't need it. So we'll have to wait and see exactly what's going to be happening. Up, you go back up here. I'm going to delay my gas a little bit. And actually cut workers at... Do I want to cut workers at 18? Yeah, I think I do actually. Let me see. Can I recall the position? It's this. Okay, I can't recall the position at all. Feels like this is correct though. And here, here, and here maybe. Feels about right. Could also just go here, right? Pop, pop. Oh, he's not coming, so it doesn't really matter what's gonna happen here. Whoop. I'm gonna cancel this pylon, obviously. It's gonna be, it has to be a cancel almost, no? Yeah. Second gas? We're not gonna expand, there's no need to expand, so then we won't do it. Unless our opponent isn't expanding either, then, I mean, we might as well do it. But if I have something to cannon rush, then I'll just do that instead. Okay, so it's going to be... It is definitely possible to cannon rush here. This leaves me the option to cannon rush on 2 sides. Whoop. Pretty sure that's a wall. That is indeed a wall. We're going to get a 1 base Stargate here. Because I don't need any more Stargates. That's really the main thing here, right? As long as I don't need more Stargates, I'm not going to get more Stargates. I don't actually need to. I'm not quite sure why I walled myself in. That was pretty useless, honestly. Looking back at that. Get 1 pylon in this general area. You have a second zealot out. I think this is going to kill. Eventually, most likely. No hatchery in this area. Oh, he didn't actually cancel. Somewhat surprising. Got a battery over here as well. I mean, this base eventually is just going to fall no matter what. I can't imagine this base staying up. Unless this is going to be a roach. If this is a roach, we can surround it. What? How did that pop out? Very broken. Actually, very broken. It's going to make its way across the map, isn't he? I'll get another stalker first then, before I do anything else. Yo, so this is gonna die. We can just move our zealots away, maybe move in towards the natural. Check if there's any extra hatcheries coming in as well. Or no? Oh, definitely more hatcheries coming in, huh? We're going into the main base with this. I wonder if he has an alternative base somewhere. I don't think that's quite the case. I mean, I feel like the moment our Void Ray comes out, this game just ends, no? Am I that dumb? I mean, I'm not the brightest fella in the world, but surely the game is actually over here. Oh, only half energy. I keep forgetting that. Stupid batteries. God, batteries are useless without a Nexus, aren't they? I mean, that's definitely still fine for me. I'm just gonna send these two zealots back as well. It's going to make life even easier. Please heal, please heal. There we go. The depth's going to stay up. And then we'll get a natural at this point. Oh, I don't want... Well, lost a couple of workers, but really not the end of the world. Nexus right now. My opponent doesn't have a single hatchery, I hope. This bad boy is going to die too. We'll get +1 on air. We'll follow this up with like some more Void Rays. And even if there's like a hatchery here on the bottom side, that's not going to be enough. Because you can't get enough queens in that case against my dudes. I think that's really what I'm going for. Making sure that there's never going to be enough queens. It's possible that there's like some one-base shenanigans happening as well. There's a lot of possibilities, honestly. But I'm not worried yet. Okay, this is what I was thinking. So we just are going to take out both of these spores. Then we kill the queen after. Don't want to lose any DPS. And I don't think I can lose Void Rays either, so I'm not worried. Yep, GG. Nice. Very clean as well here. Just continuously killing the outside bases, then you know you're going to get Roach in, then you get a Void Ray out, just build batteries and you're completely fine. Probably could have done his build a bit better, but a win is a win. That was a GG, by the way, out of my opponent. So that moves it up to 24 out of 40, improving the GG percentage. That also is going to be it for me today. So thanks everyone so much for watching. Hope you did enjoy this episode of Cheesiest Man Alive. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see all of you next time for a new video. Thanks, and ciao.